Aliens. Ooh, spooky. Aliens. We don't know how they look like. We've never seen them, but apparently there's been like 10 gajillion sightings of them somewhere out there. It could be my grandma trying to sneak away, trying to eat cookies. It could be the chupacabra. Who knows? I still believe I'm the number one supporter for the chupacabra. Maybe he's an alien. But regardless, aliens, there's a lot of sightings apparently about them. Pentagon's all like, yeah, there was like 300 sightings yesterday, bro. Did you just miss it or something? I don't know. That seagull that was flying way too high was maybe homunculi, the destroyer of the seventh universe, the alien or something. Who knows? There's a lot of ifs. There's a lot of he said, she said. But regardless, aliens are probably real, let's be honest. It's foolish to think we're the only people in this small little Earth of ours. I don't want to, put on my tinfoil hat and say they're already here, but they might be already here. They could be your neighbor. You turn around and they're like, I don't know, Men in Black style, have a secret underground base in their house or something. Who knows? Aliens, man. If they wanted to be shown, they would have shown themselves already, but again, who knows what's going on with them. But it seems like we've had another new breakthrough, another new piece of evidence that will probably lead to nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit skeptical on all these evidence and all that. I just don't think, we can be all like, oh, alien was spotted at 7-Eleven, and he looks like the usual alien with the big googly eyes and the gray skin and all that. So, maybe they're here, maybe they're not, but it seems like they might be somewhere else pretty close. On the moon. Scientists warn of secret moon base after spotting over 20 giant UFOs. Just now they wanted to show themselves, I guess, some Halo stuff going on. Maybe there is a dark side of the moon. Maybe Transformers 3 was onto something. Who knows? Ukrainian researchers claim the moon could be serving as an alien base for UFOs after detecting more than 20 unidentified objects near its surface. The extraordinary theory comes from researchers affiliated with Ukraine's main astronomical observatory. However, their findings have not been peer-reviewed or independently confirmed. In the study titled UFO Dynamics on the Moon, Boris Zayev, sorry I mispronounced that, Vladimir Pedunov, and Sergei Porkhuvala analyzed high-speed telescope footage recorded in August and September 2025. The main group of more than 20 objects appeared in footage captured near the moon on September 7th. The team divided them into two categories, labeling stationary objects, atmospheric, and those moving across the lunar surface, continental. Yes, the heat's getting to me already. Researchers claim UFOs could reach Earth in 20 minutes. They could, like an in and out. They can just be in and out. They could be all like, yes, I would like to probe somebody, please, and I'll take your order. There you go. 20 minutes. That's a pretty fast Uber drive to Earth, so. But we never seen them, apparently, so I'm just gonna claim, I keep saying but this is UFOs. You gotta be accurate about this. There's a lot of he said, she said. Maybe they could reach Earth in 20 minutes. Maybe they can reach them in a year. Who knows? Because maybe we would have seen them already. But these guys are all like, yeah, bro, it takes 20 minutes. I saw them. Trust. The atmospheric objects appear to move in sync with the moon while emitting flashes lasting between zero point 0.1 and zero point 0.5 seconds. Based on how much sunlight they may have reflected, researchers estimate they could measure between 440 and 1,800 meters across. The continental UFOs were even larger. Disc-shaped objects were estimated to measure between 15.5 and 24.9 miles in diameter, while ring-shaped objects reportedly reached around 22.4 miles across. Here is the image that is scaring these guys. The proof is right here. They're all circles, so that must mean they're the typical stereotype UFO machine, the one that's the big circle that you see in movies and games and all that. One object allegedly moved nearly 14 miles at 4.1 miles per second. Others were estimated to reach 6.8 miles per second while completing a full rotation every 3 minutes. We believe that the moon serves as a base for UFOs, the researcher wrote. UFOs can reach in 20 minutes. The report claims the UFOs exhibit intelligent behavior and can be regarded as a technologically advanced civilization. However, the paper does not document a physical base on the moon. The objects are also extremely faint, while some appearing as marks just 2 pixels wide before researchers enhance the footage using false colors. The study's UFO label simply means the objects have not been identified. So for everyone out there who wants to believe, this does not confirm they are alien spacecraft. Now, I don't want to worry you and be all like, well, GG's everybody, we're done for if these guys decided oh, and blow us up or something. That's their alien language I made up. But regardless, 20 minutes to Earth to Moon seems pretty impressive. They're pretty fast, just like Dragon Ball Z when they're leaving the after images. They can get here pretty fast. We be able to stop them? Maybe, maybe not. There's been multiple evidence where these guys just kind of roam around and just run away. They never shoot lasers. We never shoot at them. It's always a, whoa, did you see that? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Anyway, there's a ton of evidence, and that's pretty much it. It's a lot of he said, she said. Again, I keep saying that, but this is it might be true. It might not be true. That's the thing with aliens. These bastards never tell us anything. They could. They're like kind of blue balling us, kind of edging us into thinking they might be real or might not be real. And maybe they are real and this is just some big elaborate prank that every alien is into. They're all like, hey bro, what if we prank Earth again? We throw like our space dildo down there or something. And then they get in, they're all like, oh man, this must be advanced civilization technology. They must be an advanced civilization. We're done for if they try to get us. So who knows? Maybe they're like emitting beams from the moon. Maybe that's why my life is like kind of crappy right now. So, and it's not my own choices, of course. I'm just gonna blame it on aliens shooting beams from the moon and just call it that. Maybe it's all aliens at the end of the day. Maybe there's an alien right behind you. Who knows? But regardless, is there a secret base in the moon? Probably. I mean, if Transformers could do it, The Dark Side of the Moon again, that movie was something, but hey, anybody can hide on the moon. These aliens might be inside of the moon, they might be emitting like a after image, like a fake image of the moon. Heck, we haven't been there in a while, and sometimes if we do go there, we don't explore the whole thing. We need to like fully explore, dig deep into the moon or something, but we never do. So maybe they're like inside there, there's a full base or something. Please be, I don't know, hot anime cat girls in there as aliens, 99% human, 1% alien cat. They're just blue humans. I don't know. That'd be fine by me if the aliens were like that. I don't know. Maybe they're all like, maybe we need to repopulate with humans to increase our numbers. But yeah. Regardless, are the aliens real? Who knows? There will obviously be more evidence down the line. The Pentagon will be all like, yeah, we saw this alien hand and he was like flipping us off. I was about to flip you off. My apologies. But yeah, I'm just rambling here. Do aliens make me afraid? Do they make me think, oh man, game over? No. If they wanted to, they would have already. They've had plenty of opportunities if it is aliens or not just, pranks and all that. So who knows? Maybe it's just a super long prank they're pulling until they blow us up or probe us. Who knows? Hopefully, again, they're just full 99% humans, 1% anime cat girls or something. I don't know. They just want to repopulate. But I think that's about it. My little tinfoil hat theory on what aliens are. Maybe they're on the moon, maybe they're not. Could they not have been more original with the spaceships though? Did it have to be like the ring? Like those generic rings? Why wasn't it like Halo ships or Star Wars ships or something? I would have preferred a Jedi Starfighter going to the moon. Nothing suspicious about that, but yeah, I think that's about it. Take care.